Hello, guys. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip LaCour. So glad you are joining me. Let me know where you are watching me from. Are you watching me on Facebook at Skip LaCour page or on YouTube at Skip LaCour? I'm going to go through my comment section and answer any questions I have for you, but I want to answer your questions live. A lot of people responding on the Facebook page, but then I go live to answer your questions, right? And that's probably how it is. Most of the men who I work with, they kind of go stealth. They're looking for the information that they need. I appreciate them coming to my Facebook page or my YouTube channel. But when it's time to answer the questions, when I come to you, they're a little hesitant about making themselves known to answer the question, and I get all that. And they're hoping that I talk about something that's of value to them, all right, or somebody else asked the question, right? So you know what? You can text me right now. If you were to text me a question, I can help you right now, and then I can help you, and you can stay anonymous, right? So text me at the number down below, 925-352-4366, and I will answer your question live. Anthony, how are you? How are you, sir? I see you popping up the page. It's been many years. How is everything going from Toronto, Canada? Have you been looking around watching, or am I right? After years away, you kind of pop back in recently. Is that true? Or did I just miss you and you've been hanging around regularly? Anthony over on YouTube. All right. So let me answer some of these questions, right? So Dan says, I have a funny but serious question. I eat so much protein, I have trouble dropping a deuce every day. Sometimes it's like pushing a bowling ball through a keyhole. Any suggestions other than stool softener? Well, a lot of vegetables along with that protein will help. Also, drinking plenty of water. All right, your natural stool softener. So you're great. Thank you. Keep learning from you. Awesome. How's life? How's everything going? I think I've been following you. Time goes by so quickly. But yeah, thanks for being here, Anthony. Hope everything's going well. All right. Let's see. So if you're on YouTube, I've been posting like my daily workouts. I got this ambitious plan, right? I've been that I'm going to do a podcast every single day. I'm going to go live every single day, and I'm going to work out to some degree. Now I'm going to miss the hardcore work every single day in 2024. I know that's ambitious. I know that's extreme. I'm not saying this is sustainable for you, but I just want to, so when I was a 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder, and I didn't win 6 years in a row. That was many years of the same effort, and to only win it 6 times. But man, it's just being totally committed to something, being obsessed with something. All right, man, I miss that. Right, my life. Well, the challenge is being balanced, with a couple kids and their sports and everything else. But man, I just got this itching to be just awesome at what I do. So part of it is producing content for you on a regular basis. I know I go on streaks, but just every single day. How can I transform your life, my business? And so, older men, fitness, that podcast, those live videos every single day. I'm going to push myself. So far, I'm 2 for 2, right? 2 for 2. Workout every day, a mini podcast every single day, and then going live every day. And again, if I work out every day, I'll post my workout, and that's all over on Facebook. One other thing that's kind of another obsession, passion of mine is I have this Coach Your Kids Right. So it's for the parents of children 5 to 8 years old. I'll tell you, what a personal development journey as well as a physical journey. And so I do a podcast like that every morning, 2 for 2 so far, right? That's something that I've been passionate about working through for a very long time. And now it's time to unleash it to the masses. Mark, hello, hello, hello. Great having you here, sir. Hope you are doing well. I'm following you, seeing you out there. So Anthony says, I'm intentional on growing all that I've learned from you. Awesome. Right? Keeping up with all the changes in the world, and I'm going to need some more muscle on your body. Definitely. Okay. Can you offer some commentary on growing muscle for younger folk like us? All right. You know what? Younger, older, somewhere in between. Genetically gifted to be able to build muscle easier than others, or genetically challenged, or anything in between. The principles of building muscle are the same. So again, younger, older, male, female, genetically gifted, not so genetically gifted. Really ambitious goals, want to look like a bodybuilder in their age, or build a lot of muscle, or just a little bit of muscle. The organizing principles are the same. All right. So depending on what your goals are, it's really about taxing the muscle, challenging the muscle with weight training. Right? You're not going to grow muscle unless you're challenging yourself out. And again, it seems so simple, but I just talked with a gentleman who does push-ups, does swimming, and he wants to grow muscle. No weight training. As a version of the gym, always had it. You're not going to grow muscle if you don't lift weights. And then you got to continually challenge yourself to more. All right, whether that's training a body part 2 times a week or just once, being in the gym for 2 hours or just for 45 minutes. There is a way to do it with enough intensity, but overload, getting better, 5 more pounds, 1 more rep, better form, feel, and execution, or on that path. Right, not necessarily more volume, right? Because you can always do that, but raising that intensity. Right, challenging the muscle, and then backing that up with, a nutritious diet. Now, I don't necessarily believe all these ridiculously high protein. Protein builds muscle, and you need all this protein to build muscle, right? But you do need protein and nutrition. But here's the other thing: is that to see that muscle, right? Because what's the use if you build it, but it's all, it's not sharp, it's not defined. And it looks like it's soft, and it has the appearance of not being as big, where you see some guys like, oh my God, that guy's only, 140 pounds. And he's ripped and shredded. Whatever muscle he has, it's showing because he's lean, right? So in addition to the overload to build muscle, in addition to, eating enough calories, eating enough protein, and doing that consistently to build the muscle after you do the consistent overload training. The other thing is being lean enough so you actually see it. Hello, Jose. Great to have you here, sir. And we go. So everybody here, is on YouTube. It's good, that you're here. Let me see. Am I live on Facebook? Anybody here on Facebook? Yeah, there we go. Well, good. Guys, text your questions to me if you don't want to go public and ask them, right? Maybe your account doesn't even allow you to have a username, right? Also, look in the description of this video, click that link, fill out that questionnaire. Tell me about what your goals are, what you've done in the past, what your challenges are. Answer those very skilled questions that I ask my coaching clients, and I will reach out to you. This is a good time of year. Everybody is they're not waking up, right? They're still on a break from the holidays. I get all that. So You click that link, you fill out that questionnaire. I'll reach out to you by text, by email, phone call, or WhatsApp. All right. I will reach out to you and I'll answer any questions that you have. I guarantee that. All right. So, what age is considered an old man? Great question. All right. Let me just tell you, it's not necessarily about age. It's about lifestyle, priorities. Sometimes, and again, so, what is uh, what happens to your body when it's older that you wouldn't be able to do as far as exercise to build muscle, lose body fat, that you wouldn't be able to do than when you're younger, right? You can do everything. Everything the same that help you build muscle and lose body fat. You can do the same exact things they did when you were younger in the gym, right? But all right, the difference is what productivity would that actually yield for you, all right? But it's no different if you were genetically gifted, but you're 25 years old, but you're genetically challenged at 25 years old, right? Same exercise, and one's going to get more yield, more productivity of what they did, right? The difference when you're older is that, a lot of times when you're younger, and you'll see with the younger passionate fitness experts, they haven't tried to scale it down to be efficient. They love the gym. They don't mind all the sets and the volume. If that can give them a 1% difference twice a week, I'll train 6 days a week, 2 hours. Because if it just gives me a little bit of edge, it's worth all the extra time. You're not going to make those same decisions when you're older, depending on the person. So it's really not about an age. It's about what the values and the priorities and lifestyle, what they're willing to do, what they're not willing to do, what their goals are. When you're younger, a lot of times you might want to be a bodybuilder or look like one. Where, when you're older, you just want to be healthy and fit. Don't have a dad bod, extend the quality of your life. So it really is the goals and more than it is your actual age. It's just that when you get older, your priorities change. There's a more effective and efficient approach. You got to understand, if you're a fitness expert, and I know what it's like, and they're 25 years old, and they don't know how to be efficient. They don't have kids and a family and everything you're balancing. Their priority is the gym. So have they scaled it back? Well, how do you get more done in less time? Do they even care? Or are they telling you what they did and all their theories and reasons? All those sets, all that reps, all that volume. Look, I'm 61 years old. I've been online since the internet started. I've seen my contemporaries who had high volume type training. Well, 2 training the body part twice a week is better than 1 once a week. Everybody knows that. Or so they hope. Okay, fine. How much muscle did that produce if they would have been effective and efficient with overload with 1 body part a week? Well, I guess we'll never know, as the saying goes, right? But I can tell you this, you pack up all those weight training sessions, all those exercises, all those reps, all that frequency, all that volume, and now they're 61 years old and they can't sleep at night because their shoulders want to fall off. They get shoulder replacements or knee replacements or hip replacements from all that use, right? Whether it's light or heavy. I guess we'll never know if they use less volume. Would they even have had, would they have sacrificed any muscle? I guess we'll never know. If they use less volume, would they not have as much, joint pain, shoulder replacements, knee replacements, hip replacements from use? Again, I guess we'll never know. But those are some things that you need to consider when you're older, right? It's a different mindset, a different space. That's going to make more of who workouts for older men is for. It's because usually, it's not true for everybody. The values, the priorities, the conditions, what happens when you get older. That's what makes it a workout for older men. So I guess I can start. I've got men who feel as though they're older and they need this material, and they're 39 years old, right? Then I got guys who are 65 and they're convinced that they're stronger and better when they were 30 and they were hard at it before. So I hope that answers your question. All right, so Jose says, can you give me some advice on strengthening my legs for a double knee replacement? I'm having them done in March. Strengthening. Yeah, yeah, I'm curious. What does your doctor say about that? You got to challenge it to build a strengthen the knee, right? The joints, the ligaments, the surrounding muscle, all right? But you got to be careful with that, especially around the knee, right? How is the pain threshold? I'm curious. So Anthony says, "LOL, hello, Emperor. Great to have you here, sir. Hello, hello, hello. Appreciate you, Skip. I appreciate you for being here. Santos, how are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Great to have you here, sir. Love the energy over on YouTube. Got to do this more often. Right? I'm good at eating more protein, but lack in overloading the muscle. Moving into a condo as we size down comes with the free membership at to the YMCA. Going to make a beeline to the weights. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, have a great workout, Anthony. You guys click that link. And I don't care if you've been with me a long time, you're looking for next level strategies, or you're just starting out. Click that link in the description of this video. Fill out that question. I'll reach out to you by text, phone call, or email. And whatever it takes to get you to the next level, I'll be more than happy to give you a phone call. We'll spend some time on the phone. All right, so click that link. It'll take you to a questionnaire. All right. That's good comments. Again, if you want to text me your question right now and stay anonymous, I'd be more than happy to answer questions too. The pain is there all the time. Just wondering what would be bad in your opinion for workouts. Well, yeah, I just was asked this question over on TikTok. It's so hard for me to assess risk on your part. Obviously, you want to protect, that knee, how strong it is. The more you push something without hurting yourself, all right, it will strengthen. It's going to take, muscle, whatever, to strengthen the surrounding area around the knee. But, at what risk? Is walking, is that painful? Does that help or hurt you? Mm-hmm. So how did that come about, Jose? Was that just genetic, or what do you track it back to? We're all dealing, we're all dealing with, we all have our own cards, our own challenge to deal with. And if it's not our health, it's this, it's that area of your life, right? Um, Everybody's going through their challenge, right? But was that genetic, or did something cause it? Curious. Walking occasionally, my feet too long. Okay. Yeah. Probably strength. Is that with your job that you're on your feet a lot? probably if you're on your feet a lot, probably doing all of that is strengthening enough to help you out. So, and I hear so much about men with knee replacements, how it's such a godsend, how, years of pain and the recovery is quick. So, I only hear a good thing about knee replacements these days. So, I hope that is your experience too, Jose. Growing up, I was fearless, skydiving, baseball, football, rugby. You name it, I did it. So, what do you say? Just wear and tear over the years? No specific injuries, just wear and tear. Yeah, that's one thing, about workouts. And like I said, when we talk about volume, I think that a lot of, it's common to think that, well, I can do more. It's exercise. Exercise is only good, for you, right? Well, it's a lot of reps with weight on it, man. Your body is not designed to, you know, go on forever, right? So you want to be smart with the amount of volume that you use. More isn't necessarily better, and it may not be producing muscle. So, it's kind of like, I was talking about eating, excuse me, eating processed food. When you're older, the salt, the sodium, the sugars, just in age, your body is going to be less efficient at handling that food. And that doesn't mean it's not challenging like when you're younger, right? And so all this volume that men do when they're younger, sure, they can handle it, but they don't know what it's like when they're going to be older. So that's something to keep in mind as you look for a workout routine. All right, you still got, we may be a little bit older, but still got a lot of time with this body to be function. So, I would really think about the volume and challenge, what seems like common sense, that more is better. You're willing to work hard, doing more sets, reps, exercises. That more is better because it's healthy, it's exercise. It's not necessarily true. And for some of these younger guys who are now older, um, they can't go back anyway. Right? So you guys, let's go ahead and continue to text questions. Like I said, I got some ambitious goals to go live quite frequently. Anytime I can jump on and answer your questions. I know we're all waking up and, to maybe take our training next level after these holidays are cleared. So here we are. I'm here to go on that journey with you. All right. Okay, so that's going to do it for this Workouts for Older Men Live. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Fill out that questionnaire, and I'll be talking to you. I'll be answering your questions.